Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we will go and try to catch wild brown trout from a river that has recently flooded. In this video I will share my tips and tricks how to catch trout, which lures I like to use the most, and hopefully show you some great fights. But first, let's get to the river. It's gonna be quite a long walk to get to my stretch. I've always had bad luck when I go fishing and the river has recently been flooded. Usually I catch almost nothing, so let's hope that we can change that today. Today we are after the good old brown trout and the wild ones. Here we don't really have any stocked rivers, so wild ones only. And hopefully we can catch something that's above 40 centimeters. That would be just a cherry on top. Somehow I actually managed to get a hit on my first cast. It was a small brown trout. I did see it through the water, which is nice because I was above the river. And I did forget my polarized glasses, which kind of sucks. I just realized that right now. But it's gonna be fine. We're gonna catch some big fish, hopefully at least. In a bit I'm gonna show the gear that I use and what kind of lures I like to use on these kind of rivers, so stay tuned. Okay, let's try to catch a fish. I had that one hit at the beginning, but now I haven't had any hits. But I think over here, because there's a fallen tree and so on, we can actually catch something. The water levels are still higher than they used to be over here, like on normal days. So it could be some sort of a struggle to get something out of it, but it's not gonna be as bad as it was some time ago. As you saw how high the water level was, impossible to catch anything at that point. But right now, it's kind of fine. Just need to find the deep holes, keep casting towards them, find all the snags, all the trees, and you will get your fish. I fished here once when it wasn't flooded, and at that point where I have been right now, I already had 3 fish. They were all quite tiny, but still I had caught something, which was super amazing. I just had a hit. I'm not sure that you saw it on the camera, but right in front of me. It wasn't anything too big. It was like a 15 to 20 centimeter fish, but that's the second hit I've had today. That's a very good sign. But that fish definitely felt the hook, so it's not gonna bite again. It's always worth to make a second cast, but usually they won't bite again. They might, but they won't usually. Okay, let's try to get over this log. Crossing logs in fast current is kind of dangerous. You can fall over quite easily once you're just on one leg and the other leg is on top water. You see all of these big trees over here? Prime fishing spots. I just hit a tree. Well done. Well done. Oh, I just had a tug again. There's definitely fish here, but the bites are very shy. I wonder why. Maybe it's the sun. Usually you catch more fish and bigger fish when it's cloudy outside, like there's an overcast. Not when it's nice and sunny. You might like that, but the fish, they're not very keen on it. Oh, fish on. Nope. Twig. Just a prank. Actually, I thought that was a fish. I'm not even gonna lie. It felt like a fish for a second. Oh, that's a fish. That's a fish. Okay, nothing too big. That's a fish. Hey, our first little, what is that? That's a grayling actually. I thought that was a trout, but that's a small grayling. Huh, that's cool. Okay, let's get it off the hook. I'm not gonna show it on the big cam. And let's get it back into a swimming mode. Let's take a look though. Wet my hands first, grab the fish. Very tiny grayling. And an unexpected catch, for sure. We're after the brown trout, not grayling. Okay, let's try to unhook you without hurting you too much. If you didn't know, then grayling in Estonia, they are under protection, so you're not allowed to catch them or target them. So yeah, beautiful fish, but it's gonna go back right away. Bye bye, buddy. It's super fun though. They fight super hard. Like compared to brown trout, they are way stronger pound to pound. Okay, let's see what lives under that tree or next to that tree. When trout fishing, you need to take some risks. You have to cast where there are trees, snags and so on, because that's where the fish like to hide. If you keep casting into areas like this, you might not catch anything. Okay, I mean, even this is actually pretty good for trout, but if there's like nothing, no structure, no trees above, no shadows, you might not get anything. Oh, another fish, and that's a brown trout. Oh, look at that jump. Oh, that's a beautiful fish. Very angry though. Very angry. This was our first trout of the day, and as you can see, this is a wild brown trout, because the stock ones, they wouldn't have this small fin. that was a successful spot. Let's try also that side over there. There could be something. Oh. I just fell backwards. There's a huge hill on the water over here. Or a mound, sorry, not a hill. Let's see if there's more fish. Usually trout hang alone, but there are cases where you can catch multiple at the same spot. Like last week, I had 3 fish from the same spot. A 42 centimeter, 39, and then another 40. So all from the same spot. And here are the 3 clips that I was talking about. As you can see, I have the first fish on right now, then I'm gonna net it. I'm literally making just one more cast and I'm gonna catch another big trout. And after that, we are going to catch another one just like 10 meters away from here. Another trout. Ooh, that's a nice one. That is a very good trout. We've hooked into another one. I cast right there in front of that tree, and then it followed my lure for like 2 meters before it actually hit. So let's get it unhooked. I'm gonna kneel down in the water so we don't have to take the fish out of the water for too long. And let's do a quick release. Okay, we need to use the pliers actually. This fella managed to hook itself pretty good, but not too bad. Here you go. And back you go, buddy. It swam right against my legs. And it's still in front of my legs. Buddy, keep moving. I think it thought that was structure, I guess, to hide behind. That's fun. Fish find me useful. Oh, and a personal best twig right away. How nice. Now I want to target that area. It's a deeper area. There's loads of snags, but it's, oh, I had a hit right away. That was a decent fish. That was way bigger than this one. But I mean, that fish is not going to bite again probably. But I'm not sure if it felt the hooks. It's just so hard to cast over there. If it didn't feel the hooks, it might bite again. I didn't feel it on the lure, but I feel it like hit. If you ever caught trout, you know how trout hits. Such a wild feeling. It's like somebody's actually punching your lure. They are super strong, fast, and aggressive. But yeah, that fish doesn't want to bite again. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, too bad. Yeah, that fish is done. I want to make one more cast over here, just in case. Yep, nothing over here anymore. Before we talk about the gear, let's have a quick snack break. So first we have the salted caramel corny, then we have Estrella Crispers with cheddar cheese, and obviously the fun drink. Now let's also take a look at the gear that I use. I have a Savage Gear SG2. It's 198 centimeters long and it's 1.5 to 5 gram test. I think this is overall the best rod for trout fishing. It's the same thing that I said in one of my previous videos. I absolutely love this rod, and I paired it with the Diver Ninja LT1000 series, which is perfect for trout fishing. So this is like a super well balanced, good setup, and I'm absolutely in love. And if you're thinking, hey, maybe this was like a super expensive setup, then no. The reel itself is like 70 bucks. And then the line, I have a 6-pound test braid on it, which was probably like 15 euros. And then the rod itself on sale was 35 euros. So nothing too expensive. You probably know one of my favorite lures, the Meps Aglia, and this one is the brown trout color. The best lure, hands down. And then the rest of the lures that I have, just a bunch of different wobblers and some spinners. And yeah, I'll see what works the best. But I know that the Aglia will not let me down. We have a bit of a better fish on. Oh, that's a nice one. That's actually like a 30 centimeter trout. That's not too bad. There's something around there. Yeah, that's a beautiful one. Let's take a quick look with the cam and let the fish go. It hit right in front of that stump over there in the water. Take a look at this beautiful dark wild brown trout. A lot of the fish in this river look quite pale, but this is the exact opposite. Amazing looking fish. It started raining super heavily. Good for fishing, not good for me. I didn't take my raincoat with me, but it is what it is. Hey, watch this. I'm gonna catch a fish now with this cast. Trust me. Yep, fish on. Pretty decent one. Not the tiniest trout. Yeah, here we go. Yep, that's a trout. There you go. Unfortunately, I have to get pretty close to make a cast. Otherwise, I would make the cast way further away from, but it's impossible. There's so many snags. Okay, let's give it a shot. pretty good cast, but the lure didn't work. Yeah, the lure got tangled up by itself. And now I cast over 2 branches. Oh no. But it's easy, no snag. That was a good cast. If there's a fish, it will bite, but there's no fish, I guess. No bites. Pretty decent trout. Okay, let's try to net the fish. Come here. Yep, here we go. In the net. The fish is just chilling over there. Oh, I just had a hit right away. Nice. Okay. There's a fish over there. Oh, I had another hit, like 3-4 hits in a row. Some tiny trout just went after my lure 4 times. Oh, I just had a hit right away. Did you see that? Probably heard it from the reel. That was quite nice. Somehow there's so much fish here. That is so unexpected. I didn't expect that from this river at all. Another tiny trout from very far away, so quite fun. Okay, I'm sorry, but I have to bass land it because it's super deep over here. Hello, fish. Look at it. It looks different than the other ones. So many dots. Another fish on. A tiny one. Good fish. Pretty good fish. Ooh. Feisty one. That jump was epic. Hey, that's not too bad. That's like another 20 or so. Let's get it unhooked quickly and then keep searching for the monster trout. What a nice trout. But as you can see, this one doesn't have as many dots as some of the other fish that we caught today. And it's very pale looking compared to the other ones. But yep, there it goes. Okay. Not a bad trout. Not big either, but not the smallest one. The dots are super vibrant though. Very pretty fish. Oh my word. Let's unhook the fish quickly. But this is also a pale looking fish. But the dots, the red dots are super nice and vibrant. Okay, have you calmed down, buddy? Let's unhook you now. Another gorgeous trout. And there he goes. He wanted to jump. Why would you have a soft release if you can jump? Another fish. What is this? Oh, that's a grayling. Another one. That's not even a trout. Wow. Such an aggressive fish. Holy hell. Okay. Let's get it out of the water. It's so strong. What a beautiful fish. What a beautiful fish. And back it goes. I'd have to say that the session so far has been a great success. Still, no 40 centimeter trout. But we've had a lot of decent fish, and we've had grayling also, which is such a cool surprise. You don't really see them that often and everywhere. So very fun to catch those, even though you're not allowed to, but if it jumps on your hook, what can you do? There's nothing you can do really. You can't choose what's gonna bite your lure. I've hooked into another tiny grayling. Looks like this area is good for grayling, which is not ideal. I don't want to catch any of them. Don't get me wrong, it's a fun fight. But it's just a species that you should not keep catching. Gotta love this weather. This is the 3rd time today that it has started raining heavily. But I mean, it looks kind of beautiful. And I'm just sitting under this tree, trying to stay somewhat dry. Another grayling. Huh. What a surprise. And this is definitely the biggest of the day. Actually, around a week ago, I caught a very big grayling. It was around 40 centimeters, so there's some photos for it, and I actually have a short clip of it as well. I'm gonna show it to you guys now. Look at that grayling, super beautiful. Let's put this fish back. Swim, my friend. This guy back. Absolutely gorgeous fish, and this is a huge grayling. Definitely my PB. Oh. But yeah, that grayling was 40 centimeters. And it's definitely my PB grayling. It's literally a huge one. Nice long cast straight to the tree. Just lost the fish. It wasn't the tiniest one, but not the biggest one. Another like 25 or 30. Nothing even close to a 40 today. That's a good sign that I caught a fish from over here, because last time I didn't get a single fish from over here. So there are fish at this spot on the stretch as well, which is good to see. Last time I just walked through the whole length of this part of the stretch without a single bite. I had 2 bites at the end and that was it. Pretty decent fish, very strong one. Is that a trout? That's a trout! Hey, let's go! The last one that I lost was about the same size, I would say. And there it goes. Kind of self-unhooked itself, which is nice. Another tiny fish. And this is a brown trout. Not a grayling. And here you go. Super pale one. But a beautiful fish.
And then it started raining again. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care. Bye bye.